Hey everyone, it's Matt at Renaissance, and we're back at the shop. And I just want to sort of show you, update you on what we're doing right now. This is a door that I've designed and made, and in the process of distressing. This is going to be sort of a take on maybe a Southwest look with a little bit of a Spanish flair with the design. We're going to call this Sarah's door. One of my past clients, who is now working with us at Renaissance as a design consultant, came up with this design, and we did this on her backsplash. If you go to minimansionsmoldings.com, you'll see a picture of a copper countertop in a kitchen, and it has this design on it on the backsplash behind the stove, and that's her house. So I'm in the process of distressing it. You can see that, I hope. And the color scheme on this is turquoise and copper. And what we're going to do is, of course, the wood will be stained turquoise. And as you can see, the open space there's going to be panels that go in there, and those panels will be made out of MDF and sprayed with Luminor copper. So what will happen is you'll have the stained turquoise door with the acid-treated copper as a panel, and we're going to take and distress the panels to look like hammered metal. And if anybody's ever seen a sheet of copper hit with a ball peen hammer, a little round hammer, they create these little hammer marks like dots, and so that's what we're going to attempt here. And this door can be used as an exterior entry door, or it can be a interior door for a master bedroom or study, or throughout the whole house. And this one is 3 foot wide by 7 foot tall as our display door in the store. And this door will be roughly 2 1/4 inches thick for an interior door, and probably 2 1/2 to 2 3/4 inches thick for an exterior entry door. So stay tuned for that. I think it's going to look pretty cool. And then we've got going on our kitchen displays. This is the Iron Buffalo one that we're working on currently to get this one done first. And that is a prototype for an iron sink. And this is going to be our Iron Buffalo sink. And we've got Chad at Turnbow Signs making an applique that goes inside of this 1/4 inch recessed area. And the panel will project out. It'll have the words Iron Buffalo on it, with where the word iron is in the O in iron, we've got a skull that's going to be cut out in the same applique, and we're going to put that on there, prime it, and spray it iron, and probably rust acid treat it a little bit to make it look like it's been sitting out in the field for a while. But this is a product line that we're developing. We're going to take this basic sink here, and I've got an applique that I'm going to put on here, and this applique is of 2 dragons, and the middle portion is covered up with lacquer tape, as you can see. So I didn't get any primer on it. I've got to spray it with iron. Well, when I place it on the next prototype sink that we make, it'll be sprayed with iron as well, and the shield that's on here will probably be sprayed in bronze. So you have a bronze shield with these 2 iron dragons, and it'll give it sort of a medieval look. And then we're going to do a copper sink for the other kitchen display, and it's going to be a farmhouse. And on that one, it'll the middle portion of the sink, similar to this, it won't have these 1/4 inch pieces with the rivets, but it'll have a panel raised molding on it to match the doors. And then I'm going to put a little crown molding, so this will be, the top will be a little bit thicker. There's a view of the inside of the sink, but the top piece will be a little bit thicker, and it'll look like a crown molding, so it'll go around the front of this, and it'll all be copper. And we could do a hammered metal look, you know, pretty much anything we want to do. But this is just a prototype, but it can be made into a regular sink and sprayed with iron. Another thing that we want to do with this sink is we can put your logo on this sink, If you have a ranch and it's like the Rocking T, and then you have a brand, like from a branding iron, we can go ahead and create a logo for that and place it over here. So in your kitchen, you can have this sink with your emblem. We can put, elk on here. We could put a deer on here. It's really unlimited what we could probably do with this. Or we can put your family name on it. If you have a cabin in the mountains somewhere and you want a customized sink, you can put your family name on it. Whatever you want it to do, we can do it. And so this is going to, again, this will be a product line that we are developing and that we'll be able to manufacture and put out there on the open market, as well as the copper sink. So Chad's going to be back next week. He's going to cut that out for me on a CNC machine, and we'll be able to place that on there, and then I'll be able to prime the sink and then spray it with Luminor iron. So what I'm also going to do with this is we're going to do an iron countertop to match the sink, and this rivet, these rivets we're going to put on the edge of the countertop of the sink, so it'll look similar to this. It'll have a little relief at the top and a relief at the bottom. It'll be about 2 inches thick. And then we're going to do something a little bit different with the backsplash. We're going to have a frame. Just imagine this being the frame, like a face frame with rivets in it. It'll be sprayed in iron, and then the panel part of the backsplash will be leather. Maybe like a bomber jacket kind of leather, sort of aged. So your backsplash will have leather, and we'll be able to protect it, with some, like saddle soap or some kind of a sealer. And a lot of times backsplashes don't really get a lot of stuff on them anyways. You might get a little bit of water, but the leather will be protected. It'll be sealed, so the water won't spot it. So the backsplash will be, of course, along the back here. And then we're going to have upper cabinets above, which you can't see them yet because they're not done, but they will be by the end of today. So by the end of the week here, we should be able to show you the basic look of what this is going to be. And all the wood face frames are all going to be hand planed. It'll have a wavy finish to it. All the doors will have a wavy finish to it. All the panels in the door will be solid wood, and they'll have vertical lines coming down as if the boards are all glued together. So a lot of art time going into this, and that's what we're about, is bringing back the art of craftsmanship and style, and back to cabinetry and moldings and whatnot. And also with this Iron Buffalo, we'll have a matching baseboard that you can put around your house. We've got an Iron Buffalo mantle that we're creating. Actually, 2 different styles of Iron Buffalo mantles that will go along with this. So we can do columns, archways, whatever, and create the theme throughout your whole house or your cabin or whatever. Just really deck it out, make it look really cool, something different than what the next door neighbor's got. So that's it for now. This is Matt at Renaissance, and we will be talking at you later. Thanks.